Let's get some price picks in today, guys. Last night was almost a historical night, as you see by the title. 55x my unit in one single day. This was a slip I gave out in yesterday's video. Derek White, Aiton, and Simons all DNP'd, but we still went 3 for 3 on Jaylen Brown and the 2 tennis picks. It would have been nice to see if these guys played how it was going to play out, but that's still a 2.25x. So 3-0 on that slip there, but when you get into the Discord, it gets crazy. We got this 25x here, mix of NHL, mix of NBA right there. 10x here if Aiton played again, could have been another 25x, or it could have been a 2x. We don't know what would have happened there, but we'll take that 10x. Another 2x here, and this one is crazy here. If you look at Jordan Poole, he got 31 PRA. I'm going to show you in a second what this actual rebound was for him to go over this 31 PRA. This is the worst bad beat I have ever seen in my life. If you guys have ever seen something worse, let me know, but this is terrible once I show you. And then we got another 2x here. That could have been a 10x if Bradley Beal stepped up a bit. And then on Underdog, this is a 20x here. I could even show you on my account. We had this 20x here, 100 into 2K, 100 into 300 there, 100 into 600 there, 100 into 600 here, and then another 100 into 300 here. This was from the other night. So all these picks together make a profit of, if I scroll down to the spreadsheet, which is all publicly tracked, 28 units on Underdog, because we got that 20x, we got a bunch of 6x's, and then 27.85 units on Prizepicks. A lot of people ask what a unit even means. Basically, a unit is what you should be putting on a standard bet. So if your unit's $5, you take your $5 and you multiply this by 27.85. That would be your profit for the night. Or your unit is $10, you multiply 10 by 28, you would be up $280. So that's how we calculate in units, because everyone has a different dollar amount. If some guy's $100 units, he would be up 2.8K. If some guy's on a $10 unit, he'd be up $280. So it's easier to just track in terms of units. So then you can just take this number, multiply by whatever you're playing. And literally in yesterday's video, I said we had the worst week ever, week 18, minus 38.4 units and minus 5 on Underdog. And I said the peak of the Discord was at a profit of 532.15 units. I said wait 2 to 3 weeks and come back to this chart, and we're going to be way above that 532 mark. Already, it's been 1 day since I made that video, and we got 55 units last night. So we're already above our all-time high again at 538 units. And this is since the beginning of the Discord. It's been a little over 4 months. If you were betting $10 per slip for the past 4 months, you'd be up 5.3K. And that's assuming you're not raising your unit. If we go and check premium success, for example, this guy Ethan has been here for a while. He started on $5 units and is now at $100 units. You could see all the slips he cashed. He made well over $2,000 last night, starting with a $5 unit when he first started Discord. So you will have to be patient. You have to be scaling up as you go. And that is how you make the most benefits. Because yes, you could stay at that $10 unit forever and be up 5K. But once you're at a bankroll of like $3,000, it's okay to scale up to like a $30 unit and keep going up as your bankroll keeps growing, and to be up literally tens of thousands. Some people have cashed out 10, 20,000 in the Discord. And there's a reason I keep this spreadsheet public. It's literally in the second link of the description every time. Discord profit, you could click it to see it for yourself, see how we're doing on a week-to-week basis. Come back in 3-4 weeks, see the profits, because no one will show you that they lose in a given week. Everyone has locks, everyone has guarantees, they're winning every single day. It's all BS. You join their Discord, you realize these guys actually have no idea what they're doing. They lose way more often than they win, and they're not profitable bettors. This is why I have this spreadsheet to prove that over an 18-week span, I actually am profitable. Am I profitable every single week? Honestly, if you joined last week and you just quit, you would have been down a lot. But the thing with this Discord is you have to be consistent. You have to join and be consistent for at least 4 weeks. There has not been a 4-week span where I've been negative. If you go and check every 4-week span on Prizepicks, for example, there has not been a 4-week span where I'm negative. Basically, if you're in here for at least a month, I'm never going to guarantee things because it's gambling and anything could go wrong on any given week. But it's pretty safe to say that at least with my current track record, I have not had a negative 4-week span, at least on Prizepicks. Underdog's a bit different because it is a bit of a harder app to beat. So don't join in the Discord expecting to hit every day. Don't even join expecting to hit every week. But if you're consistent 4 weeks, even 2-3 weeks, that's not a long time, guys. That's 21 days. If you can't stay committed to something for 21 days, then you're not bound to make profits. You have to come in here and put in the work, guys. Money doesn't just fall into your laps. You actually have to put in some work, and the work is honestly very simple. You go to the Prizepicks tab, you click the links, and you tell the exact same entries. Every single day I post at about 10:45 Eastern. You come in here, click the links, and put your money down. So for the amount of work you're actually putting in and the amount of money you're getting out of it, I mean, there's actually no better per hour money making method out there in terms of side hustles. Trust me, I've tried a lot of them. There's not much out there that you could do something so effortless and make actually so much money with scale. And when I'm looking at these slips here, these are 25x's. So yes, it's not a lot of wins. Like I don't have a full plaque of 2x's because I'm not playing 2-mans. This 125x is equivalent to 13 2-mans. So I don't have a bunch of slips I'm hitting. I'm hitting few slips, but the slips are making so much more money than 2-mans. If you bet $10 on a 2-man, you're only making $20 profit. If you're putting $10 on this slip, you're making $240 of profit. And if you're looking at the units in this single day, if you're playing every single slip, same unit, a $10 unit would have made $558 of profit last night. And on Underdog, for example, my unit is $100. As you can see here, I turned 100 into 2K and I went up 28 units. So I made 2.8K on Underdog alone. On Prizepicks is different because I'm limited. I'm not even allowed to play these entries down. If I had another $100 unit on Prizepicks, I'd be up another 2.8K. So you see how this stuff really scales. I could have made 5.6K just last night. And that's nice and all, but last week we did lose 43.4 units. But even with that 43.4 unit loss, we made 55 in this one day. So the past 8 days, we're still up 11.6 units, or $116 if your unit is $10. So that's kind of the way you have to think about it. Don't think about it day by day. Don't think about even on a week. You have to think about it over 2-3 weeks and in the long run. And honestly, the longer you stay, the more money you're going to make until you're eventually limited for making too much money, like I am on my own Prizepicks account. Yes, you can make good money if you join for 1 week because I have more green weeks than negative weeks. But someone who joins on week 16, for example, is going to think that Discord is absolute garbage because they're down in that given week. If they would have stayed that extra week, they would have realized they would have made another 69 units if they stayed over 2 weeks. And same thing if they joined week 17, 18, they're still up 50 units over these 2 week spans. So I'm trying to help you guys, but you do have to put in the work. And if you are interested in joining and kind of changing the way you think about betting and actually making money on Prizepicks and Underdog, just join the VIP. It's the first link in the description. You could see it right here. Discord, WAP, and then you could choose the Prizepicks package, Underdog package, or the Prizepicks plus Underdog. It's much cheaper if you get them bundled together. That being said, I'm going to get into the picks, but I do want to show you guys this bad beat because I do think it's funny. See, on Jordan Poole here, we had him at under 30.5 points, rebounds, assists. Look at the rebound that actually sent him over. So there's an inbound here. You see Poole right here, number 13. Shot gets blocked by Vucevic. He catches that ball. So that actually counts as a rebound, even though it didn't hit the rim. Because Vucevic blocked that shot, it counts as a rebound because it's a field goal attempted, and Jordan Poole caught that. When I was watching this game live, I didn't really catch that he got a rebound. Then I checked the ESPN stats. I saw they had 3 rebounds, and I was freaking out that this was the rebound that costed us our best day ever. Because, of course, this was going to be a 25x instead of a 2x. And I was actually going to beat my best day ever, which was right here when I made 12K in one night on Underdog and dropped 5 20x's in the same night. Anyways, that being said, guys, we're going to get onto the board for today and do a full 6-man. So we're going to start off with just one soccer pick, get into it very quickly. It's just based on positive expected value. We're going with Zielinski on his under 1.5 shots. If we go and check the OddsJuice dashboard, we have him flagged at about a 62.5% chance that he goes under that 1.5 shots. Now, I'm not sure if he's going to be starting today. If he's not, he's just going to be a DNP. It's okay. So we're going to go with that just as a soccer pick. Soccer is normally very good when it comes to getting positive expected value picks. We have some very high win percentages on these. Next, we're going to go over to Miami and grab Butler on his under 22.5 points and add in Terry Rozier on his under 5 assists. Normally, I like to do my assists into points props with centers, but I do have data backing up that Rozier into Butler is a good stack. And if we go check the odds on these, Terry Rozier is set at 4.5 on most sportsbooks. Yes, with juice towards the over, but we're getting him at 5, so I like it at that point. Then on Butler, it looks like there's no juice on Bet365, for example, but I've checked some other books and it does have some juice towards the under. So we're stacking these two guys on the under, as well as the fact that it's a bit of a slow pace matchup. Yes, it's going to be close. Miami Heat at home, only -2 favorite towards the Golden State Warriors. So we could expect quite a bit of minutes, but it's a decently low total and low pace game. So I am feeling okay on the unders on both of these guys. Now to end it off, we're actually going to do a triple stack on OKC. And this is one that I spoke about in a recent video. We're going to go with Jalen Williams on his under 4 assists. And then we're going to stack this up with Chet Holmgren on his under PRA. And then we're going to top it off with Shea on his over 29.5 points. How does this make sense? We're taking Jalen Williams under assists, Chet under PRA, but over on SGA. And the point is here that we're going for a script where SGA is kind of holding the ball more. He's scoring most of the points, and a lot of his points are unassisted. He's essentially one of the top players in the league who scores most of his points unassisted. So you can see 24% of his overall field goals made are assisted, and he also scores a ton of points from free throws. I believe about 15 to 25% of his points are from free throws. So essentially we're going for a game where SGA is carrying here, and then the 2 people around him, so Chet and Jalen Williams, are going to be having a bit of a slower game. Jalen Williams not going to be getting assists because SGA is going to be scoring solo. He doesn't need someone to be assisting him, and if Jalen Williams is not assisting, we could expect less points for Chet because Chet would be someone who gets a lot of assisted points. We could even check that once again on this site. Super useful to check this on NBA.com. You have the full player stats. 73.5% of Chet's points are assisted, which means if these two guys are going under, they should go under together. And then SGA is going to be handling the ball way more, getting way more usage, and ideally hitting his over props while these guys are staying under. So that is the full 6-man for today. Good luck, everyone.